Well, hey guys, welcome to Bartlow's Barbecue, and today, that's right, I can't wait to show you how to make the Oklahoma Onion Burger. It is a classic, and it's a showstopper hamburger for your friends and family. This has gotten so much traction over the years, not only in Oklahoma, but also throughout the nation, and there's a lot of great channels making Oklahoma onion burgers, and it just makes me so happy to see that being from Oklahoma. It's so cool. It's a great recipe. You've got to try it. And a few places that make it are Sid's, which is a local place here in El Reno, Oklahoma, and a few other restaurants. You just can't name them all. Tucker's, Ed's. My father-in-law Don had his own burger joint, and I've learned some great tips and recipes over the years trying different places and trying the classic onion burger. So today is my spin to it, a few tips, secrets, and tricks on how to do this really well, and you're gonna love it, and you're gonna want to try this with your own family and friends. So let's get to it. All right guys, let me show you how I like to put together the Oklahoma onion burger. There's a lot of traditional ways to do it where you just get your 80-20 patty, which is what we have here, and put some salt and pepper maybe right before you put on the grill and the flat top. And today we're gonna be using a cast iron pan, just to show you that you can do that. We're gonna do it on the Joe Jr., so I'm excited about that. Put salt and pepper on, which I've already done. And what makes this hamburger stand out, at least my little twist to it, is we're gonna not only do, onions that were sliced like that, we're also gonna do chopped onions inside each hamburger. And I've put my thumbprint in each of these just to have a spot to put the chopped onions, and then we're gonna mix it here, and we were going to leave one hamburger plain for my kiddo. And all we're going to do is we're going to now crunch this up and essentially smash it inside the hamburger, and we are going to pretty much mix it up, make another ball, press it in there, squeeze it. It's going to get a little messy, and that's okay. And we're pressing this chopped onions inside the hamburger, and that is one unique thing I like to do versus the other traditional way is just doing onion strips and putting that inside the hamburger or on top of the hamburger once you put it on the grill. And that is a fantastic way, and matter of fact, we're gonna actually do that. We're gonna do chopped onions inside the patties, which is just something I've learned over the years that I love. Now some people might say too much onions, too much butter, but man, this is what makes my hamburger stand out in my opinion. And so what I like to do is now we have that back into kind of a semi-ball. We are going to make another indentation with my thumb and put a little piece of butter in each patty. So you got chopped onions inside, you've got the squared off piece of butter, and then as we get the fire going on the Kamado Joe Jr., and we're going to be using a cast iron pan just to show you that that's possible. We're going to put this in the refrigerator to let it kind of meld together. Fire up the Joe Jr., get that cast iron ready to go, and then show you how we smash these and get these going. And also, I can't forget to show you, you take these onions that you sliced earlier. I like to melt butter, and you literally are going to soak these other onions that you're going to lay on top of these hamburgers in addition to the chopped, and it's just going to give that added flavor. So that is going to be off the chain, so good. So let's put these in the fridge just for a moment, fire up the grill, and get going. All right, y'all, now that we've got the grill pretty much up to temperature between 500 and 550, you want to get that cast iron ready to go. Be sure to season it before you use it. It's just good practice at the end of each time you cook to clean it out. Hot water on hot cast iron is a good rule of thumb. You don't want to ruin it. And then Once you do that, clean it out with a paper towel and oil, and you got it shiny, ready to go. And this is a cast iron grill that obviously with the handle does not close all the way, but what I like to do now that I'm already up to temperature is just kind of hold my handle at the edge here for a few minutes and let this get up to temp, and we'll throw just a little dab of butter, and once I hear that sizzle, I'll know it's ready to put the patties on. All right, friends, now that we've got our cast iron steaming, we know after the butter test that this is ready for our patties. So we're taking our patties here that we got butter, we've got salt and pepper, we've got chopped onions inside, and then we're going to smash this using a spatula like this, and we're going to let it sizzle for a second and then smash it down and put some onion strips on it until it caramelizes. Oh yeah, my friends. All right, going to smooth that out. Some people like to use parchment paper for this process, but with the cast iron and the way I'm doing this, my friends, I don't really think you need it. And then I like a little of a thicker hamburger, so we're not going to be doing completely, thin patties, but we will get this spread out the best we can. And now we're letting that butter just kind of soak into all the meat, kind of getting this as wide as I can without falling apart. Then we'll just drop some onions on there as well. I like it. Bring in, you can see that even better. Now we're going to drop some onions on there. Again, what I like to do to kind of stand out and make my hamburgers a little bit different is we took these onions and let them soak in butter. Cover this hamburger with some onions. And again, you just put on the amount of onions that you prefer. Especially, and this is really hot, but here we go. Especially since we already got chopped onions. But again, this stands out with the butter, salt, pepper, chopped onion strips. And we're just going to let this get a little brown on top, looking for the crispy edges on the inside or on the outside, and then we will flip and press in. And a lot of people like to just smash these onions inside that patty. Alright guys, once you start seeing the edges brown up and you kind of just do a little peek, you can kind of see it's got a nice formed crust, yet it's still juicy. Take this and we're going to flip it, my friends, press it down, and let that other side cook. And look at that great crust. We are almost finished. Alright my friends, this burger is pretty much done, so we scooted the cast iron to the back of the Joe Jr. to make room to toast some buns. One of the things that's kind of a staple thing and a little secret ingredient is just simply take the mustard and just kind of smear it around the bun, even if it's just a little part, even in the middle. And we will toast this with a little mustard on the bun, and then we'll drizzle a little bit mustard on the hamburger, add some pickles, and we will be done. Alright my friends, our hamburger is done. What I like to do for the final touches is add a little mustard. I've already put that on there. 3 slices of pickles, that toasted bun, and my friends, we are done. We're going to do a little taste test, but I want to get you a close-up. Alright my friends, it's time to finish this onion burger, and let's take a bite. Man, my favorite burger. Look how tender it still is inside. It's cooked all the way through. The onions, obviously. And the truth is, it's not too overwhelming with the onions. It just cooked nice. That mustard is fantastic burger. So, friends, we gotta get off here because I gotta finish the rest of these burgers and eat mine. If you like this video, like it, subscribe, turn on the notification buttons. Would love for you to stick around and watch some other videos on the channel teaching you the basics of barbecue. So from my backyard to yours, and also remember, less hate, more love, good barbecue. See you next time.